These are good.
So are you.
Robbie, not in the office. I've told you a million times.
There's no one here.
Good morning, no one.
Okay, everyone, another day, another dollar. We got the Relocate to Cummerton campaign, and we're all going to have a terrific time working on it.
Charlie, are you all right?
Yeah, I just thought I'd try being enthusiastic, see what it was like.
Yeah, doesn't suit you, Charlie.
Stick to what you know.
You're right. Where is this dump Cummerton, anyway?
Must know where it is, Charlie. It's in Scotland, you see.
Thank you very much, Robbie. Okay, guys, the campaign. Take me through your idea, if that's not too preposterous a word.
Okay, Charlie, right,
Right.
let's start.
I can tell
with
you their idea. I haven't seen it yet, but I bet I can tell you. Now, don't take this the wrong way, guys, but it'll be some C-list celebrity wandering through the town, showing us the marvellous scenery, and ending on a strapline even worse than what's it called, Cumbernauld.
I like that line. That's one of the great strap lines.
It's a classic.
It's all very easy for you, Rona, to glibly dismiss the guy's idea, but they put a lot of work into this. Thank you, Charlie. So perhaps you better keep your counsel unless you have a better idea.
Well, actually, has anyone seen Independence Day? Because I think it'd be really original to use some of their ideas. The aliens come to Cummerton to take the people away, but instead, they end up getting into all the really happening things that are going on in Cummerton at the time, and they end up building a totally new and integrated perfect society. There, what do you think?
I like the come to Cummerton line at the top. That had a bit of a ring to it.
It's a very original idea, Rona. You know, it reminded me of the Italian
It's a little
futurists.
late for that. Cummerton Town Council have already approved Ben and Robbie's idea. All we have to do is decide who's going to star in it. Now, I have drawn up a list of possibles.
Yeah, it's a little bit
and I
late
thought-
for that too, Lauren, as we've already booked someone.
Oh, have we? And whom have we booked?
Oh, you'll know. Big soap star, the bloke from...
A bloke. Typical. The blokes have gone for a bloke, and why not a woman? Is it impossible for a woman to persuade people to relocate to a new town?
Look, we don't make the rules, okay? It's just a fact of life. Look, if it's a man, you think I can trust him. Look, he's wearing a suit. He's financially astute. I'll listen to his advice. If it's a woman, you think nagging bitch.
That is totally out of order, Ben.
Look, it's nothing to do with me. You can't change millions of years of evolution. It's just the way of the world.
Yes, but we could at least make a tiny effort to change, to drag this industry into the 20th century.
To free women from the shackles of oppression, you tell me.
Oh, yes, I admit, you should have been consulted. But, I mean, this guy is perfect for our purposes. I mean, you won't be disappointed.
Fine, fine. I just want it on record that I officially disassociate myself from this campaign.
Well spoken, sister.
Thank you, sister.
Charlie, your 11 o'clock's on his way up.
Right, everyone, end of round one. Our man's here now. Hello, Greg. Like you want to meet Greg Jackson, everyone.
Hi, delighted to meet you.
Coffee, Mr. Jackson. Greg Jackson, the priest from Loch Peffer. Why didn't you tell me?
He's good, isn't he?
Good. He's pathetic. He's a kitsch god, an icon. It is the most perfect choice ever. He is so bad, he's brilliant.
Kitsch. Right, so I take it you've changed your position then, Rona? What about you, Lauren?
Yes, whilst initially having certain reservations about using a man, I now feel that, demographically, he'll be very appealing. Demographically.
Demographic.
Well, as you yourself said, Robbie, he'll be perfect for our purposes.
Right, well, we're all agreed then.
Yep. Well, I'm not so sure. I just got a bad feeling. You know, the way he said, delighted to meet you all. Honestly, it was so...
Charming.
Sensitive.
Ah, yeah, that's what you'd like you to think. Delighted to meet you all. Anyway, I think he's a bit too,
Good looking.
Famous.
No, I'm just worried that he's a little too...
Well, what? Tall?
Yeah, well, that is a consideration, actually. Yeah, I mean, he is kind of big. You know, and some of the shots are quite tight. I mean, we don't want to shoot off the top of the town, do we? I mean, how big is Cummerton? Is it a tall town?
No one's going to notice the town now.
I like him smiling.
Well, I do too, but he's got such
Do you have a word, Lauren?
About?
The Tunnocks pitch.
The Tunnocks pitch?
Yes. The Tunnocks pitch.
Oh, the Tunnocks pitch, Rona. Could you?
Oh, sorry. The secret Tunnocks pitch, of course. I'll,
About Greg. I mean, you're absolutely sure? Because I'm thinking maybe we should, you know, use someone who's a bit more of an ordinary Joe. You know, normal.
You mean with a big beer belly?
No, just, you know, just not Greg.
Well, I think he's absolutely perfect.
Yes, and that was fairly obvious.
What does that mean?
You know very well what that means. You were all over him.
Oh, in a professional sense.
Oh, panting's professional, is it?
I am not interested in him. It's in your imagination.
You were right about Greg. Ass to die for!
Yes, he is quite a professional, isn't he?
Imagine spending a whole weekend inside those trousers. Do you think it's a sock down there?
I really haven't given it any thought.
Well, it's going to be a very popular shoot, this one.
Yes, I think some of the guys are already quite jealous.
Do you think so? Do you want me to wring your pants out for you before I go?
No, that won't be necessary.
I am not jealous.
Really, I thought I could detect
If you think for 1 minute that the Tunnocks Creamy Centre matters less than the chocolate cups around, then you're crazy.
It's all right, Robbie was just leaving.
And I think you should consider all the possible ramifications of your attitude.
God, it's great to see that level of passion in the industry. He is very inspiring.
Where the Cats Bark, a novel by Ben Gray. Carter, cold and dog-tired, was squinting at an episode of Brookside through a hole in his slipper. Quite right, is it? Coronation Street, that's better. Squinting at an episode of Coronation
Ah, well, you kept that to yourself.
What?
You didn't tell me Greg Jackson was coming in. Were you worried I might take your shine to him, yeah?
No, I didn't know he was coming in myself, to be honest.
He's quite something.
Yep, he is that.
Very handsome.
You can say that again.
I think all the women in the office must really fancy him.
Yeah, well, not surprised. I tell you, if I was that way inclined, I'd make a play for him myself.
Don't you care what I'm saying? I am standing here practically admitting that I want to rip all my clothes off and sit in his face.
It's on! You'd like to sit on his face, not in his face.
Well, I'm Italian, and if I want to sit in his face, then that's what I'll do.
I think you'll find that's on his face. Fair enough. Ben, can I have a word, mate?
Yeah, sure.
I'd make that Emmerdale.
Yeah, we'll just...
I'm a little lost with this whole kitsch thing.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want to let on in there in front of Rona because...
Well, you want to get into her pants.
That's right, yeah. Bad is good, naff is great. I mean, is old young?
Listen. It's perfectly straightforward, okay? It's a sociological phenomenon whereby the young reclaim their parents' idols as a kind of process of pseudo-emasculation, and then they reinvent them as postmodern, kitsch, ironic icons.
Meaning?
It's okay to like Andy Williams.
Tunnocks?
Tunnocks.
Guys, I hope you get this Tunnocks pitch. I mean, you really deserve it.
I presume you've come to apologise.
Yeah, I have, actually, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm not jealous. I just did like the way that you and Rona, you know, we're sucking up to him. I mean, it's nothing to do with the fact that you're my girlfriend.
You're what? If anything, Robbie, I am your occasional secret. Part-time, only when we both feel like it. No ties, no commitments, associate.
I was in a rush.
Anyway, you said we weren't exclusive. You said that one of us could have a fling and it wouldn't matter.
Yes, I was talking about me.
You're free to chat up Greg. You might like Podgy.
So are we still on for the pictures tonight? I could book 3 seats, might be able to wedge myself in.
No, I was thinking of a quiet night, big day tomorrow.
Tuesday? What's on?
Rehearsals. With Greg. Rona and I thought it would be a good idea. You're not jealous, Robbie?
Jealous? Of a tall, good-looking, famous television star? As if. Whoa, look at that! Managed to squeeze through the door.
Do you mind if I sit on in the read-through?
It's on the read-through, by the way.
I'd love to see Greg's work, see.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. What is going on with you two, Laura? Tanya looks like she's going to a wedding. She was up about 4 o'clock this morning.
Oh. You're so insensitive. She's pretending to like Greg. She's trying to make you jealous.
Why do women operate like that? How was I possibly meant to guess that?
I think she was hoping you might actually be jealous.
Come on, Laura, we've been married for years. We've got 2 kids. I can't possibly be jealous. I'm not a teenager.
It's very sad. I watched the 2 of you together and she might as well not be there. You never listen to a word she says.
No, that is absolute nonsense.
All right. What's the last thing you remember her saying to you?
I do?
Make an effort, Ben. Be jealous. It'll make her happy.
All right, I'll try.
Rona, have you got a minute?
Charlie, I like the clothes. Where'd you get those?
Found them in the attic.
The attic. Now, is that new place in St. Mary Street?
Yeah, that's it. I was invited to the opening, actually.
So, what do you want to see me about?
Well, I've been thinking about this kitsch, easy listening craze.
It's more of a scene now.
Whatever. I thought we could use it in a future ad. Maybe the washing powder thing. Set it in an easy listening club. Get a good soundtrack. I was thinking... Val Doonican would be...
Val Doonican?
Totally wrong. We're more in the Roger...
Not Roger Whittaker.
Not Roger Whittaker. Now, who's the other one? I always get them mixed up.
Now, I think Tony Bennett's quite good.
Tony Bennett, the very man. I'm dreaming of
That's a great idea, Charlie. In fact, there is an easy listening night on a Saturday in Cummerton. We could research it after filming.
It's a date. I mean, a research trip.
What's up, Charlie? You spend the weekend at a jumble sale.
I think he looks great.
No further questions, my lud.
Morning, everyone.
Morning, Mr. Jackson.
Listen, I'm sorry, Greg. We're running a bit behind time. We've got to wait for Robbie!
Ron, it's Robbie. It's only a suit, Ben.
Listen, in future, could you tell me if we're going to have any fancy dress meetings?
If I ever leave Loch Peffer, I could do a lot worse than this. Cummerton, come out. You'll be surprised.
Oh, excellent.
Wonderful.
Absolutely perfect. It's such a thrill to hear one's work come to life like that.
Was that okay, fellas?
Yeah.
And what about Peri Como?
It was all right. There was one tiny point, though. I was wondering whether you could do it, what's the word, better.
You know, if you like, not so badly.
Oh, don't mind them, Greg. It's just a kind of running gag thing they have. I thought you had it absolutely spot on.
Oh, right, I get it. Well, look, I've got a costume fitting now. Better be on my way.
Now, Greg, would you mind awfully signing some of my Loch Peffer souvenirs?
Sure.
And after that, would you mind signing my breast?
Now lead this, mate.
Ben, you really must stop being so jealous.
Right. See you in Cummerton, then.
See ya.
Whatever. Okay. Lunch, everyone. I booked a table at this great new place, the Cyber Caf.
Oh, sorry, Charlie, we can't. Rona and I are going to the costume fitting.
You're going to the costume fitting?
Oh, well, careful. Make sure you don't see him in his pants.
With any luck, we'll see him out of them.
Look at the state of them. Dressed up to the nines.
It's pathetic. How dare you, you hussy, fawning over him like that? I'm outraged. This must stop. This far and no further.
Is that really the best you can do?
Playing me for a fool in front of my colleagues. Cuckold and...
Ben, don't pretend. If you don't feel it, you don't feel it. Don't insult me. Let's just carry on muddling through, eh? Anyway, it's not that bad. We've only got another 40 years to come.
It's to go. Another 40 years to go. Oh, Robbie, I can't get jealous. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to say.
Well, you know, you could try. Oh, you've got to go for a fitting with Mr. Ooh, I'm on the telly, but I'm just a regular guy. With his Donny Osmond grin and his washboard stomach and his sparkling butter wouldn't melt my mouth eyes and his donkey bulge in the front of his too tight trousers. Well, then go to the fitting and laugh at his asinine comments and his feeble witticism. See if I care, you slag!
It's not bad.
Cummerton, come out. You'll be surprised.
Thank you very much, everyone. That is all right.
Thanks a lot, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Never thought I'd get to work with the Three Stooges.
Great to work with you, Greg. Hope to see you again.
I want to see you tomorrow. We've got the rat meal. And Laura wants to see me about the Tunnocks pitch.
Tunnocks? Right, well, we'll be seeing quite a lot of you then, which is good.
Oh, and Ben, looking forward to meeting your kids.
Eh?
They're coming to visit me on the set of Loch Peffer.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're really excited about it, apparently. Bless them.
Well, please.
Okay, let's go. Sex and drugs and easiness.
Charlie, haven't you heard? The scene's dead. We can't use it in an ad. It would look ridiculous.
All right. Well, we don't want to look ridiculous, do we? All right, well, I'll go and get changed.
Hi, Charlie. Didn't realise there was a country and western revival now.
No, this is my... This is my...
This is my
You didn't tell me you were taking the kids to visit Greg Jackson at the Loch Peffer set.
Oh, I thought you weren't interested in what I did with Greg Jackson.
Yeah, well, I didn't realise you were going to start playing Happy Families with him. If the kids want to visit somebody on set, they can visit me on set.
No, you see, I thought they might like to see something good.
What I do is very good.
He's a hero of theirs.
Hero? So is Greg Jackson a hero of theirs?
I had to buy all of these stickers and badges and posters and...
Sorry, hang on, wait, posters? Look, am I going to be sitting reading bedtime stories to my kids with Greg bloody Jackson staring down at me? I'm sorry, I'm not standing for it. I don't want any posters in their walls.
No, it's on their walls, actually.
And I don't want you to see him, okay? His bloody floppy trousers and his big melon head with its 75 cheesy teeth and his bloody
I don't
washboard
believe
hair.
this. Passion from a Scotsman, and he isn't watching football. I think you better pull over.
What?
Just pull over.
Where have you pulled over?
Oh, Lauren. Bumped into your boyfriend yesterday.
Sorry?
Greg.
Oh.
You know, Mr. Tunnocks.
He's not my boyfriend.
He was having a shower.
Good Lord, shall we call the police?
With his boyfriend.
How pathetic. Every good-looking man's got to be gay, hasn't he?
Just because Lauren wants to shake him senseless.
Thank you, Tanya. I'm dealing with this. You're so threatened.
And even if he is gay, I mean, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
Exactly. Who cares? So, Greg, is there anyone special on the scene at the moment? Not scene, just around. Is there anyone?
Oh, no one special.
Greg, do you think you'll ever marry?
It's unlikely. Bachelor boy, you know? Footloose and fancy-free.
Listen, why don't we all take the afternoon off? There's a Judy Garland double bill down at the Playhouse. Are you interested?
Not really my thing.
What is?
More of an action movie man myself. Schwarzenegger, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, yes, you're very well built yourself, Greg. Do you work out? Are you a member of the YMCA?
No, not really.
Have you ever had a moustache?
Oh, Lauren, stop being so pathetic. Listen, Greg, we want to know, are you or aren't you gay?
What do you think?
Well, I think that you are, but that you're scared of coming out. Scared of what it'll do to your career and scared of what it'll do to your parents. I also happen to think that you're beginning to hate living a lie. That you want to walk down the street holding your boyfriend's hand proudly because screw the consequences, that's who you are.
Pudding, anyone?
Do. We should out you.
Oh, yeah. And have my mug plastered all over the tabloids.
Listen, Greg, I'm serious. You owe it to yourself and to the entire gay community. It didn't do Barrymore any harm.
I am tired of living a lie, says Loch Peffer's Greg Jackson.
Yeah, maybe you should admit he can't act while he's about it.
Never mind about that. What about Cummerton Town Council? Will they still want the ad?
I think he's been very brave.
Yeah, pity he couldn't have been brave after the ad had gone out.
Well, it was a spur-of-the-moment thing, you know? If we hadn't gone to the press yesterday, he mightn't have done it at all.
We?
Well, I convinced him to do it. He was really chuffed. I think it's going to be groundbreaking to use a homosexual in this type of ad.
It might be okay. I mean, times have changed. Puffer is perfectly acceptable now.
Homosexuality.
Whatever.
Rona, you didn't actually meet Cummerton Town Council, did you? Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Here they are. Well, gents, I hope you enjoy the ad. And as I say, I really don't think the question of Mr. Jackson's sexuality will cause us any problems.
Not so long ago, Cummerton was just an empty field. Now it's throbbing, because Cummerton Newtown has arrived. I tell you, this place is right up my alley. There are so many openings to be filled. There's so much to do. Why not get your kit off and take the plunge? And blow me if there isn't 10-pin bowling too. I always seem to end up on my knees. This is more my kind of thing. Stuffing my face with all sorts of goodies. If I ever leave Loch Peffer, I could do a lot worse than this. My favourite, a 2 up, 2 down. Cummerton, come out! You'll be surprised.
Good, isn't it?
Now, I reckon it's been a really quiet news week, so what on earth are they going to talk about on Have I Got News For You? So, yeah, I just don't know. That's on the way in BBC Two's Comedy Zone.
Come to Cummerton, the advert you have just seen, won the Golden Fist at the San Francisco Gay and Lesbian Solidarity International Festival of Advertising.